Welcome to Elimination, the podcast that puts sitcom against sitcom and brothers against father. Here's your host, Bob.
Hello, yes, this is Bob, and you've come in straight away to an argument because Michael wants Dave to go to the pub after we record this, and Dave says no, so it's getting heated already.
Bastard.
Say hello, Mike, my older brother.
Hello.
And Dave, our dad. Here we go. Ado. It's becoming a catchphrase. I'm going to get it on a t-shirt. So I don't want to go to the pub afterwards, Dave.
I don't drink during the day, I only drink in the evenings.
Terrible habit.
Terrible for an alcoholic.
And as you carry on drinking right through the evening, of course.
Well, let's do that. Yay!
Why stop at happiness?
It's a
Go straight
grave.
into depression too.
He'll go. Can I just borrow your wallet then? And I'll go on my own.
And the truth comes out.
I'm not joking.
The
Everyone's
wallet's
laughing.
not for turning.
I'll get it to you, Mike.
Cheers, mate.
Okay, so welcome to Elimination. We're here again putting two sitcoms up against each other. And also, because this is the 5th episode, we are going to have Dave versus Mike. Well, that's coming later on in the episode. If you missed it before, it is Dave versus Mike, where I give them a sitcom and they run through the characters.
Who's winning at the moment in that, Bob?
It's not important.
Remind me of the latest score.
Let me just get the stats out. Hold on a second. That's 1-0 to Dave.
Hey!
So let's get the show up.
Enjoy
and
it while
running.
it lasts, Dad.
Let's pick a sitcom. Who is it today?
Shall I go first?
After you, mate.
All right.
Shuffle them up.
Hey, you've already done that.
Shovel them up.
I haven't got a shovel. All right, we have got extras. Extra, real about it.
Extras. Ricky Gervais and Stephen Merchant. Dave, hit us
Right.
with it.
Okay, Extras is a British sitcom about extras working in TV, film and theatre.
Hence the title.
Indeed. The series was created, written and directed by Ricky Gervais and Stephen Merchant. It follows the lives of Andy Millman, played by Gervais, his platonic friend Maggie Jacobs, played by Ashley Jensen, and Andy's substandard agent Darren Lamb, played by Merchant. Each episode has at least one guest star who play what Gervais and Merchant have referred to as twisted versions of themselves. The guest stars have included Patrick Stewart, Kate Winslet, Stephen Fry, Samuel Jackson, Ben Stiller and David Bowie. There were 13 episodes.
Should we just go straight in and see who the opponent is then?
Well, here we go.
Go on, Dave.
I'm going to get this one at the bottom. Well, this is a contrast. Keeping up appearances.
Hey!
Oh.
The bucket woman.
The lady of the house, Vicky.
Richard!
Go for it, Dave. Hit us with the facts.
Right,
Oh, love it.
Keeping Up Appearances is a British sitcom created and written by Roy Clarke. It originally aired on BBC One from 1990 to 1995. The main character is a snobbish, lower middle class social climber named Hyacinth Bucket, played by Patricia Routledge, who insists her surname is pronounced Bouquet. The show comprises 5 series and 44 episodes, 4 of which were Christmas specials. The remainder of the cast include Clive Swift as husband Richard, Geoffrey Hughes as Onslow, and Judy Cornwall as Daisy.
Where do we start with these two? Have these two ever been mentioned in a sentence together? I mean, doubt it.
very
Yeah.
much.
They have now.
They have now. We've done it. We've broken the mould. Who wants to start? I mean, where do you start?
I mean, I would start with Keeping Up Appearances.
Okay, let's go.
Go on.
She's now 91 years old, you know.
She's a lesbian. Did you know that?
I thought you should say legend.
She's a legend. She's a legend of a lesbian.
The first time I saw her was on...
There's Richard, though.
I don't
on,
think he cares.
First time I ever saw her was she was on... she's been on things before, but first time I noticed is she was on Victoria Wood TV show. And she had her own little bit on her own where she sort of sat at a table and just sort of done a monologue. And she was quite funny. She was funnier in that than this, I think, but...
I think she's brilliant. I mean, I know I say that every single episode.
There's always a brilliant
But it's a
person.
good 32,
These are the
right?
32
This
best
is it.
sitcoms.
They're
so,
all
yeah.
brilliant. Like,
Brilliant!
Aunt Hall's brilliant. Yeah. If you've ever seen the Fast Show, you'll know what I'm talking about.
If you haven't, he's just a loser.
Hey! Yeah, so, characters, yeah? I mean, you got Onslow.
Onslow's my favourite.
He's brilliant.
Yeah.
Jeffrey Hughes.
God, stop saying brilliant.
I used to love Jeffrey Hughes in Coronation Street back in the old days when Coronation Street was good and funny, when he played Eddie Yates, and he was really, really funny as Eddie Yates, I think.
I've got a fact about Jeffrey Hughes.
Oh, go on.
Oh, hello.
He's quite a strange one,
He's
actually.
just full of it, isn't he?
Well, you know.
And facts.
And he was Twiggy, of course, in the royal family.
He was, indeed.
That's not your fact, is it?
No.
Shoot down. Quick, say it before he does.
It was really difficult to find interesting facts about this programme. Because everything, you know it already.
Well, give us a fact
Right.
we don't know.
So Jeffrey Hughes,
God.
in 2009, was appointed Deputy Lord Lieutenant of the Isle of Wight.
What?
Making him the official link between the island and royal engagements.
That's madness.
That's mental.
I like
isn't
it. I like it.
Yeah, Onslow. All right, Your Majesty.
I watched one episode. I mean, that is a crazy fact, but I watched an episode recently where she's getting a new sofa delivered. Have you seen this episode?
Yeah, don't you give the old one to Onslow?
Well, that's the plan, yeah. But she wants the van delivering the sofa to have the royal insignia on
That's right.
on both sides, and then
Yeah.
she rings the neighbour so that the neighbour's by a window when it arrives and all this. And when I'd finished watching it and I thought back, I thought how as a premise a woman getting a sofa delivered. That's the whole premise. That's everything. And yet it was so great. It was so. She knocked on the neighbours, make sure they could see it, and then obviously the nervous neighbour, she rattles her cup as soon as her name's mentioned.
Yeah.
And there was a good bit of
Royal Dalton.
Onslow's in his house, and his missus is sitting on the sofa, and she goes, "Onslow, what would you think if I started to shave my legs?" And Onslow went, "I think it'd be too late, too soon, too much,
Too little,
soon."
too late.
Yeah. It was just Onslow's great in it, but the contrast of her—that's her family.
Yeah.
I mean, it's great.
Well, as you mentioned the neighbour, can I just mention the neighbour, Elizabeth Liz, who's played by Josephine Chewson, who you've seen in something
She was
before.
in Clarence with Ronnie
That's
Barker,
right, that's right.
which we
When-
mentioned.
Ronnie Barker done a lot of half-hour programmes before he really became famous, and she was in nearly all of them. And then he obviously had a thing going with her, and it worked out. And she was really good. She's a really good actress.
She is.
There you go. Oh, and another little. She was married to Leonard Rossiter.
Was she?
Really?
In early before they were between 1958 and 61, which was before they came to the fore.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a good fact.
Yeah, better than your fact.
I like, yeah. Not as random though.
Not as random. Absolutely agree.
I liked what was the neighbour's brother called? What was his name?
The one who plays the piano.
Yeah, and she always sings at
Oh
him.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Every time
Yeah,
so
I
she'll
can't
only
remember.
sing at me. It's like I love people's reaction to her.
Yeah.
So like the vicar is the best one, I think.
Yeah.
It's like the bucket woman, and he's petrified of her.
Well, they all are, aren't they?
Yeah.
I mean, there was a bit where in the episode I watched, she came into the house and he's going, "She's going to sing at me. She's going to sing at me," and then he hides behind the curtain, and she comes in and sees his feet and pulls it out. He's so shy. He hates you with passion.
There's one as well, I think, where they must be doing a play or something, and everybody's hiding from her in like a back room or a basement. Everyone's just sort of standing there, like huddled together, in a mutual sort of.
But I
fear.
mean, how does Richard put up with it?
Well, he wouldn't, would he?
Yeah, I mean, it's insane. The episode started with her talking about her sofa being delivered, and he's eating breakfast at the table, and everything he picks up, she takes out of his hand.
Yeah,
There's a
she starts
toast,
cleaning it
there's-
up.
Yeah, just a plate, and he keeps taking stuff off and just getting it, and then she just takes the toast out of his hand.
Yeah.
It's just she's a nightmare, but a perfect character,
No,
a
absolutely.
perfect character.
Yeah.
So
How many episodes was there, Dad?
44, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love it. It's very nice. Like
and you can pick it up and just watch one as well. Yeah.
You can. It's when the dog in the car when she goes to Onslow's.
Oh yeah. It makes her jump every time falling into the bush. I mean
yeah.
that's an iconic sight, isn't it? That's
And then mental dad who keeps escaping. Daddy.
yeah, he's the womanizer, really.
Can I just say, I'm not as big a fan of this programme as you two, obviously. You obviously rate it a lot higher.
Yeah,
than
I really
do.
like it. I mean, I've always liked it as well. It's just something about it. I can't. It's
Don't you
very-
find her the slightest bit annoying?
Yeah,
Of course
but
you
that's
do.
the point.
I know,
Yeah.
but
not in the way you're saying. No, I think she's funny. And I mean, I couldn't bear to actually be around a person.
Oh
like that,
yeah, definitely not.
you know, because I.
you don't see it as a one-trick pony. This
I mean,
sitcom.
I should do. I know where you're coming from, but I don't.
because it's not the same joke played out. It's her playing things up, different things like the sofa, having to deal with her family.
Yeah, like the boy, the son rings up for money, and like she's like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, I did watch one the other day, and it is quite funny, but I just feel,
Could you sit there through? If we binged it now?
No, drive me crazy.
I've binged it.
About once every 5 years.
That's a good Sunday afternoon program.
Yeah, it is.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you've just had your dinner.
No, Sunday afternoon's got to be a black and white film, isn't it, surely?
No, it should be Saturday afternoon pub.
Yeah, we've got colour now, Dave.
Come on, mate.
Grow up. They got a thing called.
He's just found out he's colourblind.
Some films are better in black and white. Hard Day's Night is definitely a great film, and it's in black and white.
Toy Story, isn't
and
it?
it looks better in black and white. Yeah, but you've never seen it in black and white, have you?
My TV's broke, so yes. No, I haven't.
Well, thanks for that, black and white TV.
Would you have to put your finger in the thing at the back just to get a signal?
My hair, if I hadn't, he would stand up on end. Okay, so the opponent today... Extras, yeah.
Can I just give you one thing about Kate Winslet in Extras?
Go on.
It's a good thing, this is. Kate Winslet states the reason she was doing a movie about the Holocaust, she was doing a film...
Yeah, I know this fact, yeah.
Is because she'd been nominated for 4 Academy Awards and hadn't won. But doing a movie of this nature will guarantee her an Oscar. 4 years later, she won the leading actress Oscar for Holocaust-based drama, The Reader.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
there you go. She was right.
Absolutely, yeah.
He tried to get a load of people in that program.
There was an episode with Jude Law that was like half shot.
Yeah, but he met him at an awards ceremony and then pulled out. So I don't know what Ricky Gervais said to him.
I was quite surprised. Some of them. Les Dennis.
Well,
it's a comedy program, but he don't. It's just why would you? I don't know.
He tried to get Leo DiCaprio, Madonna, Brad Pitt, Tom Cruise, Keith Harris read the script. What is it with the bird?
Yeah, Orville.
I can fly. No, I can't. You fucking. Right. Yeah, he read the script. He turned it down. He said, "This isn't clever writing. It's pure filth." And I imagine Ricky Gervais went, "Oh, thank you very much."
Yeah, he probably did. I love Extras. I've seen it through. Probably, I watch it every few months. I watch it all the way through.
I've seen a lot.
I love
recently.
it. My favourite character is Darren Lamb, Merchant. He's absolutely hilarious.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Him and Barry just it just makes me laugh. Just the thought of him. He's rubbish, and all the way through, I love the subtlety of I've got Big Brother or I've got Doctor Who. I'm not doing them, and then he gets that desperate, and then he ends up doing Doctor Who playing a slug, and then he's on Big Brother, and that bit in Big Brother where he looks at the camera and does the whole crying thing, and the girl is there going, "Oh my God, he's talking to me," and then you see Steve Merchant in T-Mobile or whatever phone shop it is with Barry and Dean Gaffney. He's like, yeah, he's talking to me. It's just brilliant, and the way it ends with them driving off into the sunset, and it's brilliant.
I preferred the first series when he wasn't famous to the second series after he was famous.
I think it's so clever though, because he's in his head. He's got this sitcom, when the whistle blows. He's having a laugh. And the bit of the awards where Ronnie Corbett's doing coke on the toilet. Yeah. It's brilliant. It's brilliant. He gets banned. You can never win a BAFTA now. Oh, whatever. Oh, brilliant. So Ronnie Corbett, you can win one in Wales. He's like, oh, can I? No, you can't. I can't even win a BAFTA in Wales.
And it's funny seeing Merchant next to Corbett.
Yeah, they are total opposites. Yeah, I absolutely love it. I think the writing is.
Gervais is a genius, though, isn't he?
Well, yes, he's the whole reason that I ever tried to write my own sitcom, because The Office came out when he was 40, and I've written mine now, and it's sort of getting a little bit, but I'm 37, and that's always been my goal to kind of get it on telly by the time I'm 40.
Yeah.
And with The Office and everything, I think it's gone away a little bit, because the only reason I say that is because if you're writing something and you've never had something on telly, you're going to rewrite, and it'll be perfect. It'll be a nugget. But if you can go to anybody and say, here's the script, and they're going to make it because you wrote it, are you going to perfect it?
Yeah,
I don't like his new kid.
And that's why I
I'll
think
watch
Derek
it.
and Afterlife are
Yeah.
Well,
weak.
see, I think they're
weak.
good players. My problem with extras is, for me, Ricky Gervais writes quite strong characters for himself. Yeah, generally. I mean, yeah, I think he does.
doesn't really
but
write characters, though,
He
does he?
doesn't.
It's
He
him.
doesn't actually act.
It's him.
Does he?
I mean, we get it. You can cry on demand. Well done. We get it. Okay. Like in Afterlife, that's what he does. And I've heard every joke that he's done in Afterlife before because I'm a big fan of his. I watch his stand up. I've listened to his podcast. I've done Ricky Gervais to death. Afterlife is for people who've never heard of him.
Ricky
Never-
Gervais is still alive, though.
Yeah.
Let's just confirm that.
he at the point of recording, yeah, he
He's
is.
not at home, dead with a sore bottom.
But he is a legend, and I think he changed the game. And he's one of my heroes. But I think it's watering down now. But extras, I absolutely love it, and I will go back and watch it again probably in a couple of weeks. I mean, I will. I love it.
Fair enough.
But
I just think the lead character's weak.
well, I think it's because it's him. The same as Afterlife. He's playing a bloke.
Yeah, but he can't be
from
all
Reading.
charismatic, can he? Otherwise, he would make
No.
it, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
He is just
Yeah, I
a
suppose.
And
bloke.
Andy Millman, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I get it. I absolutely get it.
I think his peak of his career is the hosting the Golden Globes.
That's fucking
I
brilliant.
can watch that over and over and over again.
So good. It's the way that
It's
that's
their
how uncomfortable
it's their Yanks, not-
everybody is. It's brilliant.
It's sitting there. Oh, they're just crapping themselves.
It's
They
magic.
don't want to be next, do they?
No.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ashton Kutcher's dad, Bruce Willis.
He
Yeah.
does a thing as well, doesn't he? About Tom Hanks.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
what is his name? Tom.
Yeah, he goes
Tim
five times, 2 times Oscar winner, 5 times Golden Globe, one of the greatest actors of all time. Oh, and Tim Allen.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, and Tom Hanks comes
He
on
actually
and
looks
gives
at
him
the
a
back of the
bollocking.
card, doesn't he? Like, oh, there's nothing else.
looking for it. There was nothing.
Yeah,
I mean, he's genius. He's
Tom
he
Hanks
is
gives him
brilliant.
a bit of a bollocking, doesn't he? He goes,
Yeah.
Yeah,
funny.
but he takes it, doesn't he?
Yeah, he don't care. He can.
His
say whatever.
stand-up's good. I mean, I do like his stand-up.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, and he did the Life's Too Short when he's in the office with Merchant.
Oh,
wasn't
that's
he?
right. Yeah, that was good as well.
Who's the bloke?
Liam Neeson.
Liam Neeson. Yeah, that was so funny.
It was. You
Oh,
see that?
No.
Oh, you should YouTube that. That is so funny.
What's it called?
Wait, It's called Life's Too Short, but if you just put in Liam Neeson, Ricky Gervais,
All right.
he comes in saying he wants to do
I
some.
don't tell him all about it. He's going to watch it in a minute.
Okay, all right. All right, listeners.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, listeners, if you check it out, it's really
It
funny.
is really funny.
Yeah.
Best thing Liam Neeson's ever done. Apart from Schindler's List, of course.
Oh,
yeah. I do like a list. So extras. Actually, before we carry on, we're going to go into our feature now as a little advert break. I will play the tune because it took me ages to make. Dave versus Mike.
Can't have taken that long, eh, Dad?
I like to get the perfect thunderstorm noise.
Yeah.
I could have done that in 2 minutes.
Right, so if you haven't joined us before for this, we're going to do it every 5th episode, and it is Dave versus Mike. So I'm going to give them a sitcom. It might be on our 32, it might be an American one, it could be anyone. Okay, but it is a sitcom, and you're going to go backwards and forwards between each other. I just realised I haven't got a coin to flip. But I'll do this instead. Pick a hand, Mike.
You're right.
Am I right? It is in there. So, Mike, do you want to go first or second?
That's a 1/2-inch rubber washer, by the way.
And that's a plumber.
I'll go second this time.
Oh, okay, Dave. So as soon as I've finished the title, you will go first with your. You will go on my first whistle.
Whistle.
I will go. Okay. The title is Only Fools and Horses.
Oh.
Del Boy.
Wadney.
Raquel.
Trigger.
Grandad.
Mike the barman.
Uncle Albert.
Boise.
Mickey Pierce.
Denzil.
Marlene.
Duke. The dog.
It
That's
counts,
not a
it
cat.
counts, it
That's
counts,
not a
it counts.
cat. Come
Counts.
on.
That doesn't count.
it
He's
will-
he's in one
I'll make the
episode.
rules, Dave. It counts. Go.
Come on, Dookie.
All right, the copper.
The copper.
No,
That ain't his name.
What? I said the name of the dog. It's even a Great Dane. I'll give you the breed as well.
Dave, I'm going to have to push you for an answer.
I can't get one because he's cheated already.
Oh, there we go.
Woohoo!
Well, there we go. One
In your face,
all.
old man.
1-1. Do you mean Slater?
Yeah. Now, when you introduced this, you said characters.
Duke.
Duke, I
character.
guarantee in the
Not
script it
someone
said Duke.
who's in it for 2 minutes or one
I
episode.
guarantee that dog's real name isn't Duke. That's 1-0.
We can
That is
neither
1-0.
deny nor confirm.
Yeah, that's 1-0.
Where's VAR when you need it?
Okay, along with the audience, Dave. That's where it is. Okay, so that's it. 1-0. We'll meet you again on episode 10. Yeah, we'll do another one.
There's going to be an episode 10?
We might carry on. I don't know. It depends on you, listeners. Keeping our appearances and extras. Back into it. Go.
Well, you couldn't get a bigger contrast, could you? I mean, where's your rating extras come in the old rankers.com list?
I mean, I like it. I'll say top 10.
I wouldn't.
Oh.
I'd say 40 odd.
52.
Wow. Ouch.
Burn.
Well, we might as well vote then. We might as well take this vote and...
Right, this is easy for me.
Oh,
So I'm
hello.
gonna go first.
Go on.
Keeping up appearances.
I'm going extras. I think it's brilliant.
Yeah, extras for me. No doubt about it.
Yes. I'm well pleased about that.
Ball bags.
Matter of fact, I'm quite shocked that Keeping Up Appearances made it into our 32, to be fair.
Well, you was there, Dave, when we
I know, but
voted in.
I was outvoted, wasn't I? Just like I was outbullied on the old...
I'll grow up.
Shut up, Jukey.
Oh, okay. Well, that'll do for this episode then.
Congratulations, extras.
Yep, keeping up.
It's the wrong decision, but we live in.
There's a democracy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that works, doesn't it?
It didn't seem like it when I was getting my bollocking for being late.
He was very late. He was far too late.
Not late enough.
If you enjoyed the show, why not help the lads out by going to Patreon and join the debate. Music by Ben Sound.